Hello friends, we have a Yin Yoga practice for the upper body today. We're going to be doing short holds of poses to open the heart and the shoulders. We're going to be giving tenderness and attention to the upper body in this way, which can really expand our ability to embrace life's energies in whatever form they come. Let's go ahead and grab 2 blocks, or if you don't have blocks, then get a couple of books to use instead, and we'll go ahead and get started. So climbing onto hands and knees, and we'll begin with some cat and cow to warm up the spine, rounding to begin, and then opening the chest, lifting the gaze, roll your shoulders back, and exhaling once again, rounding, and inhale to lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. And as you exhale, coming into puppy stretch, taking the arms out in front of you, and letting your heart melt down toward the earth. You might rest your forehead on the ground. You might want to use a block under your forehead, which is what I'm going to do. Our focus here is to open into the area of the armpits, the sides and front of the ribs, and also the upper and middle back, upper and middle spine. And let your heart soften and relax here. And now taking it into the tricep stretch. So go ahead and bend your elbows and place your hands behind your head. So this does work better without a block under the head. You can have your palms together, or you could just rest them on the back. So same target areas that we had, but we're also adding the triceps, the upper arms, the back of the upper arms. If you want more sensation here, you could put 1 block under each elbow. Breathing into the shoulders. And now releasing back into child's pose. Resting here, feeling the effects of that first stretch into the shoulders and the chest. And breathing into the back body. And now rising back up to hands and knees, coming into open wing now. So rest all the way on your belly and take your right arm out to the side, rolling over to open this shoulder. Now you might want to have a pillow under your head. A firm pillow will work better, or you can use your block at the low height. And your left hand can be in front of you on the floor, or it could wrap behind your back, or it could reach up into the air. And you can experiment with what your legs are doing here. Maybe just one knee bent out to the side, maybe both knees bent to the side. Maybe you like to lift your left knee up and place the foot down. And the right arm, see if you want to angle it down or straight out from the shoulder, or if you like to angle it up or bend the elbow into cactus arms. These are all variations you can play around with so that you can most effectively stretch into your unique shoulders. And this is really very much for the pectoral muscles, the chest muscles. It's nice to make sure your head is not down, that your chin isn't down to the chest. Instead, your head is kind of moving toward your back body. And now slowly releasing and changing to the other side. Left arm out to the left side. Open wing on the left arm. And of course, if you have any shoulder injury or any stuff going on, be gentle here. Just take a little range of motion. Maybe your hand stays on the floor and both knees just bent here. That's a nice gentle way to do this. Head comes back in space. Maybe you can start to feel a little bit like you're having a back bend. One knee or both knees could point up if you want to deepen into the stretch. Steady breath. And slowly release. Come back onto your belly. Press back into child's pose. Hear your breath and feel your breath. And releasing child's pose, coming into supported fish. So here we'll use both the blocks. One block comes to the middle back. One block comes underneath the head. Middle height for this first block, high height for the second one, and sitting a few inches in front of that middle height block to come back and making contact with what feels like the back of the heart. That's kind of where we want the block, the back of the heart to open the chest, making sure you're not going here into the lower back space. We want it higher up than that. And now the second block comes under the base of the skull. Your legs can do what feels good. Maybe it's just crossing like so, maybe the butterfly shape of the legs with the soles of the feet together, or maybe you're just straightening your legs out. All arms come out to the sides. And if you feel like this is too intense, then you'll come down and take this block that's under your middle back down a notch. And then you might want to also take the other one down a notch. And if you want more intensity, you can stay where you are with the middle block, but then take the one under the head down one notch or even 2 notches. And see what angle your arms love here. Maybe it's slightly down, maybe it's straight out to the sides, maybe it's up higher. Maybe there's some bend in the elbows. Finding what feels good, finding what you love. It's very much what the Yin Yoga journey is about, is finding what we love, finding what this body loves, rather than trying to make the body look the way that someone thinks it should look. It's all about how it feels. And we have a nice stretch of the anterior neck here, the front of the neck. You could maybe let your jaw move a little bit to feel into that region. Let your tongue come out. And now for the last few moments here, if it feels good, experiment with the arms coming up over the head. They might just hang in midair. They might hold opposite elbows, or interlace the fingers and press the palms away, whatever feels right for you. And now very slowly bring the arms back down, make your way up off of your blocks, and come into a sitting position, seated rebound. This is our time to just feel the effects of that pretty profound upper back bend. Feeling both sides of the neck, the front of the neck. Feeling the chest, the ribs. And feel the breath moving in and out of the heart space which has been opened. Sending your tenderness and your attention here into the heart. And feeling the energy here. And taking it now into eagle arms, with the soles of your feet together. So take the arms out to either side and now wrap your right elbow under your left for eagle arms. And we'll take a little lift here, just a mini back bend. And now coming into this upper back bend. So rather than folding over from the hips, we're bringing the elbows toward the belly. And this is a wonderful way to counter stretch from that supported fish pose while also opening in the space between the shoulder blades and the back of the neck as the chin drops down. There's almost a feeling of rocking back on the sitting bones so that you don't just flop forward into that forward bend. And now release the arms and spread them out, and then go ahead and wind them up the other way, left under the right. So take the little back bend first. And then exhaling, bring it on down, elbows toward the navel. chin toward the chest. And slowly releasing and sitting, any comfortable position, just feeling the effects once again. Maybe there was energy in the front of the heart more, now maybe some more energy as we awaken the back of the heart, back of the neck. And coming now into the spinal twist all the way on your back. Taking both knees over to the right hand side. And extend your left arm out to the left. Right hand on the outside of the knees. Or you can really just have your arms in whatever position feels good here. You could spread them both out or have them up above your head. Doesn't too much matter what the legs are doing here. If you like to cross left knee over the right for twisted roots. If you like to use a prop between your knees or under your knees, please feel free. But with our upper body focus, we want to pay special attention to what this left arm is doing. Maybe you like an angle that's a little higher up or a little farther down, or maybe you like to have your hand behind your head. This is a variation I quite enjoy. Maybe the other hand also comes behind the head. So there's kind of the hands stacking under your head, and you could use your right fingertips to gently pull the back of the skull over toward the right to bring your head more into the twist. Okay, Wunderbar, let's bring the knees back up to the center and over to the other side. Any leg position you wish. Again, right arm extends out to the right at your choice of an angle. And feeling the breath here as you twist. And once again, maybe you want to take one or both hands behind the head. Maybe the left hands do that gentle coaxing of the back of the skull toward the left. And slowly releasing the twist, coming back up to the center. And stretching your legs out, arms out to the sides. Any position for a final Savasana that feels good to you here, maybe spreading out into a big star shape. Or bending the knees. And feeling the effects of all of this practice, all of these various ways of moving the shoulders and the heart, the chest, the ribs, the neck, Notice what energies are moving in this area now. Maybe some feelings of aliveness or warmth or tingling. And this is the end of our video practice. Feel free to rest here for as long as you'd like. And I'll see you next time. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this practice as much as I did, and if you'd like to go deeper with me, check out my subscription website. There's a link down below in the description, and there's also a special offer in the first comment down below. And while you're down there, leave a comment. Let me know how this practice went for you. How do you feel afterward? I would love to hear from you and any questions that you have. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and check out my other yoga videos. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time.